What's up, warriors? Welcome back to Subsurface Circular. I'm a detective, Detective Claire to be exact, and you are in my head watching me investigate. I am also figuring out what's going on me because I've never played a game like this before, so bear with me as I question the text. Anybody is a suspect. Okay, so we gotta find the cause of tech disappearances, find directions to the Fall Palace. Is there a Fall Palace on here? There is not. So we are I think it says I can't look up. This is as far as my neck turns. So we're somewhere at one of these stops. But calculator? Let's talk to the calculator. Hello. Yeah, hi. Mind if I ask you some questions? I'm a little busy, detective. Big calculations due. Who you with? My name is Claire 11. I work for management. You've seen me around. You know who I am. We're just two techs talking, champ. One of us is just a tech. The other is
North Shift. Change here or
I suspect a detective. Big difference. If this is about the controversy swirling around Foe and Wilson, my practice's dealings with them were light at best. Whole dang industry knows there was something dodgy happening there, and we kept our nose out of it completely. If we can schedule up a chat with you, me and my legal counsel, I'm sure we can get to the bottom of any inquiry. This isn't about Foe and Wilson. It's not. I tell you. Not. Foe, not. Wilson, not. Thank the architects. If there's one thing we don't need, it's more controversy stirring up human misgivings toward us. That's the problem with you detectives. You wind up humans as much as you do techs. Well, on that note, good night and good luck. And good day. Sure. I said good day. Okay, so these are things that I can point out, focus points, during the conversation. Let me talk to this guy. Hello? Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour! Settle. Good track? You're nodding. Yeah? I didn't catch that. All right. So yes. If you remember where the palace is, that would be incredibly useful. I do tend to get fixated on such details. Human discontent? Do the humans here seem unhappy to you? Do they? Do they? The only reason to be unhappy is if one has no sense of direction. To a palace, for example. If you find out, dimly know, okay, I get it. I will keep an eye out for the palace. I have other questions. Suspicious events. Do you see anything strange? Have you seen anything strange with your lack of eyes? I won't see anything until I know where the Fall Palace is. If you find out, yeah. Alright. Disappearances. Any? Too busy. Alright. Got it. Okay, Fall Palace. About the Fall Palace. Yeah, about that place. Go on. I don't know where it is. Come back when you do. Okay. Okay. Yes. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye. Let me talk. Alright. Like I said. Thank the architects. More controversy. Do you know where the Fall Palace is? Yes, this question. You're investigating the location of a tourist landmark? Well, if you don't know enough about the city, of course I know where it is. It's to the northeast, terrible to get to by subsurface. Probably best to catch a bus up top. It's right next to Airport 3. Thank you. Is that all, officer? Disappearances. Hear anything about disappearances? You catch rumors, but the financial texts are all accounted for. Whatever's going on, things like that don't tend to come back on our swords. Oh, this is a lot of information for me to follow. So, you don't care about texts other than the financial texts? Probably even. I know it empirically. Empirically. Suspicious events. Some weird fluctuations in the American markets. I think there's a new pope. A pope? A pope, eh? 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 Are you Catholic? I follow the path of the architects. Like all good texts, dealing with humans, you tend to pick up on some comings and goings. The path of the architects. Didn't humans create the text, so wouldn't humans be the architects? Or did humans create robots who then created the text? I don't know. I'm a very ignorant detective. Humans are giving you trouble? What? Not me. I'm good with humans. I'm a low high. They find me charming. I don't know if I find you charming. I'm getting a real arrogant vibe off of you. I don't even know. Yes. That distrust has always been there, but we're rising above our station a bit. A bit too clever. Things like the Foe and Wilson thing reflect badly on all of us. Get people riled up. What happened? A couple of humans reprogrammed some financial texts, got them to steal for them. Took you detectives a bit too long to uncover it. So it's a text fault if they're reprogrammed? Yes and no. Fearful people tend to find ways to hate text. Sure. Alright, well we can tell this... We can tell Omicron where this Fall Palace is. About the Fall Palace is in the northeast. You want to get topside, catch any bus headed to Airport 3. Fair's fair. Can I be of any help? Yes, you can. Are you familiar with any disappearances? Are you? Are you? I've heard the rumors. Texts unaccounted for. Population numbers dropping. It's an issue I've never seen elsewhere. Techs have no reason to hurt each other, and to humans it'd be massively wasteful to damage such expensive equipment. Something odd must have happened. Like what? What could have happened, do you think? Use that noggin of yours. I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm new here. Everything is strange. It's odd that I keep hearing about a tech called Red, though. You heard of them? No, I only learned about techs like an hour ago. So, I don't know much. Claire does not know much. I have not. Tell me about this Red. What do you know? Tell me everything. You're law enforcement. Possible this tech operates outside of the system a little. But I've heard the name, sometimes positively, sometimes not. Do the humans here seem unhappy to you? I asked you this before. Do you have any new information? I think I asked you this before. In my experience, unhappiness is a part of all human culture. Walking around topside, it seems like there are no more or less unhappy people than elsewhere. That said, I've stuck mainly to the tourist traps, so take my perspective with a large pinch of salt. Any other info about red tech? I told you everything I know. Okay. Okay. Thanks for being so much help with my navigation. Easy to get lost in a big city like this, but I think you've put me back on course. I hope you find out what's going on. Always sad to hear that techs are in trouble.
The next station is Aaronsblom.
Oh. 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 Was there something more I could have talked to this one about? Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. A new set of texts to question. Eliminate the red tech from your investigations. So, does that mean the red tech is not a suspect? Athlete. Librarian. Listener. Listener! Do you know, work? What headphones you using? Talk to me. Be my friend. I wonder if there's something more to those listeners, because you can't seem to have a conversation with them, obviously, but... Alright, hello. Hi, how's it going, friend? I'm investigating a big case. You're a crime-solving hero? That's me, Hero Claire. A hero in need of the cool, powerful refreshment of elite brand energy cells. Tell me about this elite stuff. Just, you're gonna tell me anyways. You're gonna tell me anyways.
The next station is Core Declaration.
I'm just mega excited to talk to you about the amazing opportunity presented by delicious elite energy cells. Share them with friends. I don't have any friends. I refuse to believe that, amigo. You're such a great conversationalist. I have questions. Do you think you can help? Helping is what I'm here to do, bro. Ask me some questions. Know anything about a red tech? Red tech, specifically red. Oh, you like colors? Well, elite energy cells come in a whole heap of exciting colors. Plug in a rainbow of fresh energy. I like the cyans myself. They've got zing. I don't know. Suspicious events. Is everything you say just going to be connected to elite now? I know you seem suspiciously depleted. And elite energy cells will leave you replenished and utterly ready for the challenges of modern tech life. Don't leave home without handy-dandy supply of elite energy cells. Purchase 10 to earn a free cell holster. Free? Free. Absolutely. Plus postage and packaging. The disappearance of elite, the disappearance of my energy can be only the disappearing fatigue I experience after charging up with an elite eclectic electric elite energy cell. Human discontent. I'm discontent without elite. You've convinced me. Oh, can you blame them? Oh, wait for it. Yeah, heck, I'd be pretty discontented if I lacked the necessary charging port for delicious elite energy cells they've got to make do with our sister brands in the energy drink sector. Thank me by enjoying a delicious elite energy cell. I will not! Let's talk to the librarian. Hello, my name is Claire, and I'm a detective. I'm Detective Claire. Hello, Claire. I'm a library tech. A keeper of records. Somebody who might be able to help me. That is accurate. I am a remote access tech. I store a subset of data, duplicated across the network of course, but my primary function is to act as an interface for the library. I travel around the city providing on-site data access. Ah, okay. Yeah, so you're like a web browser. Man, I'm a simple thinker. Inadequate summary. So I can ask you anything pertaining to my detective work? Area of human or tech knowledge. If we were above ground, yes. Down here, there's no network access. Here, I'm a telescope in a lockbox. Ah, must feel disarming. It is not dissimilar to the human concept of sleep. Is there anything you can do down here without internet? I still hold many petabytes of data locally. These record my own experiences and any information I've accessed previously. I also retain emergency data such as access words. Okay. So you can answer my questions? I can try. Well, let's try it. I know many techs distrust detectives, but we both work for management, so it's my pleasure to work with you. Okay. Why are some of us mistrusted? Distrusted. I suspect it's because you work for management, not techs. A lot of techs are fundamentally aware of that distinction. I encounter similar challenges myself. Anyway, you had questions. Right. Okay. Techs are disappearing. Have anything, like, any events in your archives? I know management share your concerns. Stories are swirling. They have their theories. They think a tech is doing it? Perhaps. Serial killers exist in the human world, always have. I see no reason that abnormality couldn't arise among us. That would be terrible. Red tech. So... we've not crossed paths. I have heard him mentioned. A folk hero type? Or a villain? I've not heard enough to be sure. Okay. Suspicious events. See any of them? Anything? Nothing. I keep myself to myself and move mainly among humans. I'm like you, a metallic outsider among techs. You're a poet! Did you know it? I spend my time reading everything humanity ever created. Their wordplay has squirreled itself away in my circuits. Okay, alright. Human discontent? Eh? I am not a great detective. This is why I'm not a detective. To be blunt, my assigned position ensures I only interact with the wealthy ones. Wealthy humans mostly busy themselves worrying about their own position, so no. The humans I know are content in the extreme. Huh. Okay. Access words. Tell me about them. A cheat code for human use. Texts have multiple layers of processing depending on their level. Your average mid-level up has a communications layer. It's not personality per se, more their capacity to communicate. If a human needs information fast, they can go a layer down using an access word. Give me? You give? You give? You give. Their use is highly restricted, as it should be, but I can give you an access word if there's a good enough reason to. Is there? Yes. No, not really. Ugh. Wait. Maybe I should have said the other one. You're new and elder. Are you still listening? That many? Your lot is actually gonna talk to me. Omega 5-9er. Hey there. How goes it, youngin'? You looking for conversation? Yes. Speak to me. How did you arrive here on this subsurface circular? Oh, I'm writing to refurbishment, finding myself heading there more and more often these days. A life in fabrication will do that to you. Dang, shoulder joints aren't what they used to be. How long have you been working? Old timer. I didn't choose to say it. I'm 30 years operating. Young for a human, but they regenerate without a welding gun. Huh. So you've been working since they started making us. Yup. They upgrade my processor every 5 years or so, but this chassis is the same I've lived in since before you were switched on. So call me old timer as much as you like. I wear it with pride. I didn't mean disrespect. Not a problem. I'm Detective Claire, and I'm here to ask you questions. It's been 2 months since the disappearances started. I've been waiting for a chance to help investigations. Shoot. Disappearances. So you've been paying attention to the goings-ons. Absolutely unprecedented. It wouldn't have happened under the old way. The old way? Don't take offense, but your sort, the higher intelligences, the gradation of such things. When I was young, techs didn't aspire. They stayed in their place. Such aspirations unsettle techs, point them in messy directions, make them do messy things. You think a tech did this then? Absolutely. If you ask me, it's that red everyone talks about. Ah, tell me about the red that everybody keeps talking about. A household name among our sort. I never met him, but you hear the stories. Dangerous. A genius, apparently. You think Red's behind the disappearances? Do ya? I don't believe in coincidences. If Red's not involved in these goings-on, I'm stumped. Okay. You don't talk to many old-timers, do you? Everything looks suspicious to me. It's probably not true for everybody. It's true of me, Tech. I need to talk to someone else. No, tell me about human discontent. The human discontent. Ha! They keep old-timers like me away from humans, I'm afraid. Okay. What's an access word? What is it? What is it? The more complex humans make us, the more they want to reassert control. If you say the access word to a compatible tech, it'll deactivate any complex communications layer, let you ask them real questions. Huh. Do they not like that? I've only seen it done a couple of times, but they seem to like taking the break. Interesting. Okay. So, red tech is a bad tech. This is a lot for me to follow, but I do find it interesting. Slowly piecing together the information So we'll continue this in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you're thinking. More detective work on the way.